Hey everybody, and welcome to day 15 of 31 and 31. And tonight's movie, the creature feature that I'm watching, is a lovely animated movie called Monster House. Now, if you've never seen this movie, it is written by Dan Harmon. And I forgot who the else was. I just saw Dan Harmon's name. I'm like, oh shit, it's Dan Harmon. And man, is this a fun movie. It still holds up. The only issue that I have with it, honestly, is that the characters have this extreme uncanny valley when looking at the characters. It's really hard nowadays. And this is just a fact that it's an older movie, it's an older animated movie, CGI animation, and sometimes they don't necessarily match that well with the backgrounds, but the house is still fucking fantastic. That thing, when it comes alive, it is incredible. And it's got a great little story too. So what's the story of Monster House? Well, Monster House is about a kid that lives across the street from this old man that is really mean to all the kids in the neighborhood and telling them to get off their lawn and stay away from the house. And it's near Halloween, and his little friend gets his ball over onto the other side of the street, and it ends up in the yard of the monster house. So in an argument with the old man, he thinks he causes the man to have a heart attack, kill him, and so he then all of a sudden sees that the house has now come to life and is trying to protect itself. I wouldn't say necessarily protect itself, but keep people off its goddamn lawn, because those kids need to stay off the goddamn lawn. It's a really beautiful story, in what it ends up becoming and the little twist that it throws in there. The voice acting is really good. It actually almost won an Academy Award, only to lose to Happy Feet of all movies. I really wish that this one had won instead. It's, like I said, it is beautifully animated when it comes to like the house, and that part still holds up. It's just the characters that don't necessarily work as well anymore. But the voice acting is really great. You've got people in there such as Maggie Gyllenhaal, Steve Buscemi, Nick Cannon of all fucking people, as well as Kevin James, all lending voices to this movie. If you haven't seen it, it's currently streaming on Netflix, at least at the time of this recording, and is definitely worth your time. It's a hell of a fun time. You will, definitely smile and laugh. And what's so great about this movie is that it's a perfectly scary kids movie. If you have kids and you want to kind of introduce them into horror, this is a great way to do it. It has really creepy scenes. It's got some really good jump scares in it, and it's surprising coming from a film like this. Like, they really took to heart that kids might want to watch scary movies, and they might not be ready for the big type of slasher movies. They're not going to be like me when they're a kid and watching Aliens or Alien, or watching one of the classic 80s horror movies, not really understanding and getting freaked the fuck out, but wanting to see more. This would be a perfect movie for me if I was, that age again, trying to watch a fun horror movie that still has a lot of silly gags for kids, but has a lot of great things for adults too. So if you've never seen Monster House, please do yourself a favor. This gets 4 out of 5 gigantic monster houses, and it's so worth your time. It really only gets that knock on that one point, just because, it does have some silly stuff in it that doesn't quite work. And the Uncanny Valley really got to me in this movie. So thank you guys so much for watching. Check you out next time on one of these 31 and 31s.